Greetings and welcome back once again to Big Bacon's Bunker. That's right, the channel itself is actually going to change from Big Bacon's Collection to Big Bacon's Bunker. But as always, I'm your host, Big Bacon. Today we're going to be looking at the G.I. Joe Classified Red Ninja. And we've actually reviewed this entire figure before. This is just a straight up repaint. Actually, let me rephrase this. We reviewed the repaint. This is the original figure that the Blue Ninja was based off of. But, as always, we're going to look at the accessories, we're going to look at the figure, check out his articulation, gear him up, and get him up on the shelf. So, first and foremost, he's got a weapons rack for his back. Pegs in normally. Really ugly flash point there. Couple holes in the top there for storing some weapons. Weapons like this straight blade. It's not a katana. Not sure the actual name of this one. Nice beveled edge to it. All done in black. Beautifully sculpted grip. All in all nice. And if you look, it just... Oh yeah, right there in the middle. Stores quite nicely right there. We have a set of commas. Once again, detail sculpting on this. Incredibly nicely done. Standard handle. And you do get a set. And once again, stuff like this just kind of fits right into this thing. Oh, how great that is. We've got a set of combat size. Now, these actually look quite large for the scale, but they are properly sculpted. Handles keep the similar look of the other weapons. Have hex bolts there at the end of the grips. We have this thing. A long blade with a really long handle. It's really good for getting some nice momentum in your swing. Hand high, hand low. Use the front hand as a pivot point, rear hand to accelerate. It's a nice weapon. And we have a set of combat hatchets. These are incredibly well detailed. Beautiful sculpt on them. Moving on to the figure, we've got a red hood over a black and red mask. Eyes are whited out in there. Cobra suit sigil right there on the forehead band. Sculpt on the hood is beautifully done. Paint is on point. Have a shoulder harness here. Very high collar. Shoulder protection. Comes with a crossbody strap with a couple shuriken on there. Some support straps to hold it in place. Paint wise, you got paint on the buckles here, black paint up along the scaly part. And yeah, it's not perfect, but I've certainly seen a hell of a lot worse. So there's a, I guess, burgundy bodysuit covering the entire figure. Got some red plating on the arms, the elbow, shoulder, forearm. That's the same on both arms. Unfortunately with the pins, because, you know, you got to match the inside pin color, which doesn't match the outside. Gloves are, looks like steel shod knuckles. Banding on the inside of the gauntlet pieces. Belt Has a hang down on the front. It's the same texture and color as what's up here on the shoulders. Got a rope texture along the top. Red on black with a little bit of gray there. Have another sword sheath over here on the side. Looks like it's pegged in. It is pegged, but it's also glued. Come right here to the back. You've got 2 more sheath points and a double hang down in the back. Pants are textured. Knee pads match everything, all the plating up top, as does the shin and foot armor. Black boots, this kind of grayish beige color along the top. Like Mom always said, better have a ninja toe than a camel toe, articulation-wise. So the head is on a ball on top of a hinge, and the neck is on a ball joint. So looking up, even with the collar, you look up that far. Look down that far. Really good tilt in there. And rotation. Arm will hinge up to 90. Butterfly joint is present. Arm will rotate. This is flimsy enough to actually get out of the way. Bicep cut for rotation. Double jointed pinned elbow. Doesn't go full range, but has a good range to it. Hand rotates. Vertical hinge on the left. Vertical on the right. He's got a ball joint at the waist for rotation. That, with the ab crunch, allows him to bend forward this far. Go back that far. Little bit of tilt in there. Legs kick out for the full Jean-Claude. Drop down hips. The leg will kick forward that far. Thigh cut for rotation. Double jointed pinned knee. Allows him to kick his own ass. Boot cut for rotation. Foot hinges back that far, forward that far. Front facing pen for rocker. Now, what do you say we take a moment and gear this guy up, huh? So we're going to take these weapons. Well, let's take the size first. We're just going to slip those down into these little holes in the back of the belt. Then over that, we're going to make sure that this back piece is lined up with the hole. And we're just going to peg in that. Slide the oh so large sword in here. And we're going to have him holding the hatchets. And there he is. So what do you say we take a moment and get him up on the shelf? And there we have him. Once again, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe, like, share, comment, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you all next time.